Alrighty team, WOD brief for Wednesday the 8th of April 2020. This is the fully equipped version. Now before we get started, as I said in the home gym version, big shout out to our doctors, nurses, ambulance officers and any other first responders or people that are heading out and dealing with infected coronavirus casualties or patients. I'm sure you guys are working flat out at the moment. Fortunately, I had a tour back at work with the lads, and so I kept the 2-station shirt on to remind me, just to say a big shout out to you guys. Now the fireys at the moment, not having too much trouble dealing with it. We are responding to some quarantine buildings and odd cases at home, but the ambulance nurses and doctors, they're really on the front line. So the ambulance officers, paramedics, I should say. So huge thank you for doing what you do and exposing yourself. So yeah, on behalf of all the CrossFit community, I'm sure I'm not alone in this one. A really heartfelt thank you to all those guys that are going beyond the call of duty to look after people and try and get everyone through this nice and healthy. All right, so for the workout for today, 3 5-minute AMRAPs. Now we have 5-minute rest between each one, so quite a bit of rest, which means the intensity level on each 5-minute piece should go up nice and high. What we have to start each AMRAP is 21 or 15 calories on a Concept 2 bike. We could use an air bike, we could also use a rower, we could also do 21 burpees. Okay, there are our options there, or 15 burpees respectively for the guys and girls. Following that, we have 15 toes to bar. Now those two movements, the 21 calories and the 15 toes to bar, they're going to remain the same every single round. That's not going to change. That's how you're going to start your 5-minute AMRAP. Then we're going to finish the first AMRAP with 21 front squats at either 60 kilos and 40 kilos respectively for the guys and girls. Or if we're going to do RX plus, it's going to be 70 kilos and 50 kilos for the guys and girls. Now, on the first AMRAP, we're going to go 21, 15, 21. If the time permits, 21, 15, 21. We're going to keep working through that way. Once we get that first one done, we're going to move on to the second 5-minute AMRAP after having 5 minutes rest. And we're going to go 21, 15, and we're going to drop the squat reps to 15. And we're going to increase the weight. RX is 70 and 50. RX plus 85 and 60. Then finally, we're going to work through that round, 21, 15, 15, 21, 15, 15. And if you're a girl, for the ladies, it's 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Now finally, we're going to rest again. Then for the last AMRAP, we're going to go same again, 21 and 15 calories on the bike respectively, 15 toes to bar. And then we're going to drop it back to 9 front squats, 85 for the guys, 60 for the girls for RX. RX plus is 100 for the guys and 70 for the girls in terms of kilograms for the front squat. So that last round is going to be 21 or 15 calories, 15 toes to bar, and then finally 9 front squats at the respective weight. Now looking at scaling options for today, we can take this back, as I said, to burpees. We can reduce the calories if the calorie count's a little bit too high. I would recommend dropping it by 2s each time. So if we're doing an echo bike or something, we might drop this to 19, 18, down anywhere. Okay, just drop it down to make sure we're looking at around that sort of 1 minute mark for that first cardio effort there. For our toes to bar, we just want to make sure we're being able to get that done in sort of sets of, I would say, no less than 5. All right. With our toes to bar, if we can't get a full toes to bar, we're going to bring our legs up to a given point and keep them nice and straight and get some load through that midline there. If for some reason you can't hold on the bar, maybe you're tall doing Murph or something like that, we can take it back to a V-up, or we can also take it back to a sit-up. So they're your scaling options for the toes to bar. For the front squat, now the first thing we're going to scale back is the load, so we're going to drop back the weight to make it manageable. Now if you've got only dumbbells or something, we might start with 1 dumbbell for the round of 21. Maybe we'll use 2 dumbbells for the round of 15. And then we could maybe, instead of doing 9 reps on the last one, jack the reps up so that we can, and still use 2 dumbbells. So it's gonna be a little bit of management if you don't have all the weight to figure out something challenging. So you can have a play around with the weight. If we can't get the weight we're after, then we can play around with the reps and increase the reps a little bit there. All right, so our goal for today, guys, is it's gonna be scored over 3 rounds. So we're gonna have a score of repetitions on those 3 rounds, and then they'll be all added together at the end. So that's it, team. Get after it today. Have a good time, and don't forget to send a nice message to a nurse or a doctor or someone you know, maybe just a shout out generically on Instagram, and say a big thank you to those awesome guys and girls doing that. All right, get after it, mate.